Hey everyone, Chris here from Real Rideshare Stories. If you're new to the channel and you're looking for different things within the rideshare industry, whether it's tips and tricks for passengers and drivers, whether it's news, what's going on, or what actually happens on real actual rides, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. First off, happy Halloween weekend to everybody out there. It's going to be absolutely crazy for all the different parties that are going on, all the different things that are happening tonight, tomorrow, and throughout the rest of the week, all the way leading up to Halloween itself. So this is going to be a pretty busy week. This weekend especially is going to be busy. So anybody who's out there driving, anybody out there who's a passenger, just know it is going to be busy. So you're going to make some money and you might have a little bit of wait time, or prices might be a little bit higher just because of the simple demand. So here's a few things and a few tips to remember when making your holiday plans for different parties, both as a passenger and a driver. And we're going to start off with the passenger side of things first. Drivers can follow along because, again, some of the things you don't want to participate in or allow in your vehicle. But first off, passengers, when you're ordering, make sure to order on time, that you're ready to go, and everybody that's coming with you is also ready to go. So if people are still getting their costumes on, people are still getting ready, do not order the Uber or Lyft yet. Wait until you are all ready and then enjoy making sure that when they get there, because a ride could be right around the corner from you, you just don't know. They could be dropping somebody off right there, and a minute later, hey, guess what? They're right there. So don't expect to order it and then still continue to get ready, because after 5 minutes, the driver will cancel and move on to the next ride because it's going to be that busy. Next, do not bring alcohol into the car. Most drivers know it's not allowed. Again, Lyft prohibits it completely. Uber says whatever in accordance with the law. Most states do not allow open container policy, or do not have an open container policy or allow open containers in the car itself. So do not take alcoholic beverages in a Uber or Lyft. Do not allow that risk to happen to the driver, because he will be held, or she will be held 100% liable and get the ticket for it. Yes, there are certain areas that you can, but here's the thing, golden rule, just don't do it. Open containers can easily spill, and then guess what? You got to pay a cleaning fee. Not really worth it. So finish your drink beforehand if you're pre-gaming, or just, whatever it might be, but do not bring alcohol into a ride whatsoever. Most of the time you're going to hear, no, you can't have it. And again, like I said, many states just don't allow it, period. So don't let that happen. Also, if you have big, giant costumes, more so than the average body that you're going to be. So if you have something that's all puffed out and fluffed out, take that into account when you are driving or when you are getting a ride. So if you're going to need extra room, make sure you order a larger vehicle. Or if you have 4 people who have big costumes, you're probably going to want to order an XL ride, just so you will have that extra room. It won't ruin your holiday costume or anything like that. So just make sure you do that. Also, when it comes to ordering rides, if you have a large group, more than 4, remember, UberEATS or Lyft Regular are 1 to 4 passengers only. Drivers do not take more than what's allowed, or at least they shouldn't be. Don't risk it. Again, the driver is going to be held 100% liable, not worth the ticket. And then also, if you need 2 cars because you have over 6 passengers and that's an XL ride, then order 2 rides. Just be smart, be responsible, and be safe when you're doing it. And then lastly, for passengers, have fun, be safe, be smart. Smart decisions of not drinking and driving is the best thing that you're doing right there. And then same thing when you're heading home and doing whatever you're doing. So if your group is breaking up and going to their respected houses or apartments or whatever it might be, order the ride the exact same way. Again, keeping those rules and remembering those rules. And again, the prices might be a little bit different because there's going to be a lot of parties going on tonight and tomorrow. So the price could be a little bit higher just due to demand and not necessarily enough supply. So just be smart, be safe, and make good decisions. Now onto the driver's side of things. Drive normal. But like I said, make sure you keep those rules in thought. So again, do not allow passengers with more people than what's allowed. Do not transport unaccompanied minors. So anybody who's under 18 cannot come into the car unless there is somebody who is 18 and over who will be there for the entire duration of the trip. Also, when it comes to pool rides, if people have large costumes and you have people in there and it's going to be a burden on other people, you could deny them and just tell them, look, you're going to need to order a regular ride instead of a pool ride, only because again, that costume is way too big and it's not designed for what Uber Pool and Lyft is designed to do when it's a shared ride like that. And don't allow alcohol in the car because, again, it's going to be on you. But again, this weekend is probably going to be the most fun weekend out there because everybody's going out. They're having a party. They're dressed up. They're, going to enjoy. They're going to have fun. So as a driver and passenger, have a lot of fun in your car ride. Drivers have dash cams just in case. There's going to be a lot of people who will also be drinking just a little too much. So if there's any altercation or anything, your safety is what's key. So make sure you have a dash cam. Make sure you have emergency service button if you need it. But for the most part, nearly every ride is probably going to be a lot of fun and it's just going to be enjoyable. These are the type of weekends I love just because I know it's going to be a lot of fun. Previous Halloweens, were all awesome, a lot of fun, and just a good time. So yes, make sure you have a lot of fun, if I can't say that enough. Also, make sure, drivers, to bring some water for yourselves because you're going to be driving probably quite a long time, especially when you're doing the night shift. So make sure you do have the water and you do have, maybe some extra snacks or something for yourself. If you plan on going out only to a certain time, the business might be booming. You're going to extend that a little bit longer, as long as you can go. So yes, make sure you have that extra stuff for you. And when you need to take a break, turn on the last ride function, go to the bathroom, make sure you stretch out a little bit, be healthy, because we are getting into the time of being sick. Also make sure to have like Lysol wipes and spray, just if you hear some people coughing, give a nice couple of sprays. After each shift you drive this weekend, with the amount of people that are going to be in it, just make sure that you wipe down your seatbelts, your door handles, both inside and outside, because germs and all that stuff is going to be starting as things are getting cooler and colder. Sickness is starting to rise yet again. So make sure you stay healthy and safe out there. Other than that, if you guys have any input or any thoughts on the best practices or the best thing about this holiday weekend for Halloween, comment below, let me know. Are you going out as well as a driver? Passengers, what are you doing for your holiday plans for this weekend? Comment below, let me know. All right, with that being said, that's the end of today's video. Last point to make: have a lot of fun out there. Be smart, be safe, make responsible decisions. Other than that, just enjoy. It's Halloween. Be who you want to be. It's a lot of fun. All right, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified for every upcoming video that we have. We do videos nearly daily and do live streams, so you'll be notified when live streams go live as well too. If you enjoyed this, make sure you give a good thumbs up. And as always, never drink and drive, always tip your drivers, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.